Hi, my name is Neil O'Brien, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you one of the most effective marketing strategies I've ever used for getting new clients. Now, I was reminded of this recently because I've just completed 4 days of training on referrals. American company called Ascentive, absolutely brilliant training. And slap bang in the middle of the training, they covered a strategy that I'd used years ago, and it reminded me of just how effective, why it was so effective. Going back, I started my own business in 2003. Background was management accounting with Pfizer's and so on, large corporates. Came out, started my own consulting business, and I was at a conference about 2 years, in business about 2 years. I was at a conference and I met this coach from New Zealand, and I was talking to him about marketing. What do you do to get clients? And he told me that he got clients from referrals. He had a system. I said, that's great. What else do you do? He said, I don't do anything else. So I said, I have to learn more about the system. He sent me the system. I tried it out a couple of times. It didn't work. I didn't get any referrals. It was from clients. And I was thinking, maybe this only works in New Zealand. And then I tried it a third time and I got 6 names from this client. I had 3 sales meetings and I got 2 new clients. And I was a fan after that. And I used that system. And for years afterwards, it brought me 60 to 65% of all my new clients came through referrals from clients. And it was a brilliant, brilliant system. Now, here's how it works. You're an accountant, bookkeeper. You have lots of clients. You might have 100, 300 clients. They all have their own network. What I did is, I was in consulting. So let's say I'm working with an engineer or a solicitor or a restaurant or whatever. What I would do is when I started working with them, I would just plant little seeds right from the start. I'd say to them things like, I get a lot of my new clients through referrals from existing clients. So as we go along, I'll be asking you for referrals. Is that okay? And of course, people go, yeah, of course. And then I would normally wait until they're on a high, or I've had a win with them. So let's just say we've done something together and they've got 20 grand in sales. They're on a real high. I would say to them, do you remember I said to you at the start that I get referrals, a lot of my new clients through referrals from existing clients? Would it be okay if we sat down to see who else who'd like to get this great result? And they go, yeah. And I'd sit down with them and I'd aim to get at least 3 names and contact details of other business owners. And I'd tell them exactly the type of business I want. So if I want businesses with sales between 1 and 3 million, I would tell them, who do you know in that category? So you have to prompt them. So you don't want a sardine, you want a whale. I would get the 3 names of their contacts. And then I would say to my client, I can contact these people, but they won't know who I am. Could you do me a favor? Could you phone these people, explain the work we've done together, I've helped you get 20 grand in new sales, and ask, are they interested in taking a phone call from me? Now, most of my clients would say yes and happy to do it. The odd person would say, no, I prefer if you rang them and use my name. And I'd say, that's fine. Most people would actually phone. I would follow up my client maybe a week later. How did you get on? And typically, they would have got to speak to at least 2 to 3 people. And normally 2 of them would want to speak to me. And I found I would straight away, I would contact those 2 people, arrange a meeting, and my conversion rate was very, very high. Now, when I was doing the training in the last few days, I realized why that worked so well, because they had a scale of referrals where one is, somebody just gives you a name, which is okay, but it's not really great. 10 is where you get a referral and somebody's coming along and the business is done. My system was a 7 out of 10 on their scale, because my clients were not only finding me potential customers, they were also warming them up by telling them what we'd done together and asking, do you want to take a phone? Are you interested in talking to Neil? So it was a brilliant, brilliant system. So I'd encourage you to do something similar. You have clients who can become salespeople for you if you ask them. So find something that is comfortable and it sits well with you. It doesn't have to be exactly this system, but if you can get your clients to get your names and ideally introduce you by phone or by email, you will get a flow of new clients. I promise you. Try it out and hope that works well for you. Thanks for listening.